Hey guys, what is up? It's SaveTheGate. Hope you're having a great day. As always, today I'm back with some Batterite. Going to be doing a patch 1.41 rundown, so it'll be like the updates. I want to start doing these, maybe not every patch, but at least like once every few weeks when they do patches. I'd like to do them. It was pretty popular last time, so you guys apparently liked it. If you didn't watch my previous patch video, I'm just gonna run down a quick like summary of what the patches are. It'll probably be a pretty short video because this wasn't a very big patch. Um, but it came out on March 14th, so I'm a couple days behind on it. Well, I'm currently a day behind on it, but by the time it will be uploaded, it'll be about 2 days. So the general updates were the new feature for the Twitch live stream indicator, which is players now have the option to display their live streaming Batterite on Twitch TV. In the menu UI, this indicator is currently supported in solo leaderboards, profile, and friends list, and the indicator provides a direct link to the live channel the user's preferred browser. So I guess if I were to go live stream on Twitch, which I don't do very much of, it will notify you when one of your friends or someone in the leaderboards is streaming, so you can go watch their stream. It's a pretty cool feature, actually. A lot of games have it, I think. Um, I think no, League doesn't have anything like that, but I don't know. It's a good idea. Other games should be doing it. To use this feature, you must have linked your Twitch account in options. The Twitch stream indicator is turned on by default. It can be disabled in options. So if you don't know that you have this and you have your Twitch linked, if you start playing and you're streaming, it'll go. So if you don't, for some reason you don't want to let your viewers know, you can turn it off. I don't really think there's a reason to turn it off. And then it can take up to 5 to 15 minutes for it to update once you start streaming, so it's not going to happen like instantly, although it might. Free name change. So this was when they started the new season. They said that teams were going to get free name changes, and some of them didn't get it. So all this is saying that due to a bug, some teams didn't receive their free name change after patch 1.4 was released. All teams who should have received a free name change should have received one now. One free name change will be given to all teams who complete placement each season. More information on or about team name changes can be read in the 1.4 patch notes. And all that is saying, like, you should have got it, but if you didn't, you should have it now. So I guess that's not really any surprise. The new Unity version, which is it's actually really cool. It's a version of Batterite that is available for players. Is meant to assist players who are struggling with game crashes in DirectX 11. It's pretty much, from what I've read, it's like just a support thing. If you want to sign up for it, you can come to support.batterite.com and do a request for new Unity access version. It was open for everybody to do, but if you didn't do it, it's now closed. I guess it would be considered beta, but I don't know if that's what they're calling it. But if you are interested in it, you can go to supportbatterite.com, and I'm sure they'll just let anyone that is interested in doing it in. Otherwise, they wouldn't be promoting it here. Matchmaking adjustments, which is a big one. Like, a lot of people were noticing, like, just weird compositions and extra supports and stuff. So this is going to explain that. It says some players may have noticed an increase in the amount of double support compositions in both casual and league matchmaking. Before patch 1.4, teams would be restricted to a single support compositions, which means that you would never have like two people queuing on your team to play support, because that would kind of hurt your team. And here you saw it happen all the time. Like, there were so many like dual supports, which I don't really think that's a bad thing. With patch 1.4, we removed this composition restriction. This was an adjustment to improve queue times and allow matches to be balanced better with player skill and less accordingly to champions. So what they're saying here is they stopped doing that because they thought it would like even out skill levels. So like, a lot of people were complaining about how I'm plat, but I'm playing with the bronze player. It doesn't make any sense, and it kind of doesn't. So for here, they removed like a lot of their algorithms so that you would get like more balanced matches, but the compositions might have been a little janky. So they're going back and they're gonna figure out how they can do it differently. But yeah, they're asking for feedback. If you have any ideas or anything that like they think they should adjust or change, you can leave it to them. I'm assuming also on Batterite support. The UI is they removed the lunar event released assets. Account level up rewards are back in the default silver chests. The HUD is enabled by default in the Odium editor. Fixed a bug where you'd be able to click publish after recently canceling a publish in the Odium. Fixed a bug where equipping default items would work incorrectly in pregame lobby, which I experienced that myself. Fixed a bug where pregame lobby music was not affected. I also noticed that as well. The in-game chat has been moved more to the left. I actually didn't notice that. Chat messages will now fade after duration from since the chat was less unfocused instead of when the message was received. Okay, so that's pretty cool actually. Chat messages will no longer fade out in pre-match game lobby. That's actually really good. Division numbers are no longer shown in profile history of previous seasons. I didn't notice that. Fixed a bug where players that hadn't purchased the All Champions pack were able to select Jade unless pre-selected in the pre-match lobby. Fixed a bug that showed an incorrect tooltip on the purchase option for champions other than Jamalia. Other than just Jamalia. Only purchasing Jamalia with gems gives the additional... Okay, I didn't know that. And then this is just ancient chests have returned. The ancient chests are now purchasable in-game for a limited time. They guarantee at least one non-duplicate epic or legendary prehistoric item. They can be purchased as follows: 1 chest for 250, 5 chests plus a bonus chest for 1250, 15 chests plus 5 extra chests for 3550. So I don't really know if like that's a good value. I don't buy chests a lot. Just because I usually save up and buy my stuff with my gems. Or my tokens rather in gold. But if you want the ancient chests, they're back. That's pretty cool. I might actually buy a couple myself and open them. Let me know if you guys like to see that. If you want to see like chest openings. I don't know how many people find that super enjoyable, but I'm definitely down to do that if you guys want. And then here are the champion updates. They did a little like soft like balancing on Jamalia. Her Q now has improved readability when triggering counter, removed the cooldown and global cooldown on Shadow Slice. They fixed a bug that caused the return projectile of Blood Kunai and Shuriken with the taste of Bloodrite to sometimes not spawn, which I actually did notice that a couple of times when I was playing here recently last night, or a couple nights ago. They fixed a bug causing the hookshot to break if you hit or knock back the hookshot projectile hitting a target. Which I didn't really notice that, so I don't know if that was like a huge bug or if it was just random. And then they did some stuff with Xander. Looks like they nerfed him a little bit. Grand Conjuring, his M2 was amplified factor on the Arcane Catalyst reduced from 13% to 10%, so it was a little bit of a nerf. And then Spotlight, his EX M2, enemy vision of Spotlight now used a correct effect. Okay. And then the Batterites that were changed are Arcane Conductor, bonus factor reduced from 7% to 5%, a total of 15 when the right is selected. So that's the patch for 1.41. Like I said, this was going to be a pretty short video. There wasn't much to go over, but if you enjoyed it, remember to drop a like. If you have any tips, tricks, or anything you guys want to see me do, leave it in the comments down below. And until next time, guys, keep it real.